G'day guys, today we're taking a look at vintage Macintosh emulation. I remember using various Apple computers through primary school back in the 90s and how big of a deal it was when our school finally got a bunch of colourful iMac G3s in the computer lab. So it'll be neat to take a trip down memory lane with emulation. We will be using Basilisk II as our emulator with a Macintosh Performer ROM and a hard drive image full of games from Macintosh Garden, all on our Lenovo 11.3 Gen 3 Chromebook running Windows Tiny 10. Over in Windows 10 now, we have already extracted and copied our hard drive image and our Performer ROM to the Basilisk folder. So first of all, we do have to configure it. We will add the hard drive image, nice and easy. That's the only thing we're going to be doing on this tab. We'll go over to graphics and sound and we'll change it to full screen. And we want to go 60 Hz for refresh. If you leave it 10, it is very laggy and jittery. And we will also change the renderer to OpenGL. The last thing we want to do is select our Performer ROM. So browse. There it is there. And that's it. Just click start. And we are on our Macintosh Classic desktop. We do have to do two things on here as well. We have to change the screen color. So we'll go control panel, go down to monitors. We do want to change it to 256 color mode. This is for some games require either black and white 2 color, 4 color, 16 or 256. 256 is what we'll use today for the games we'll be testing. We also want to change the keyboard to Australian. And it's on German currently. We'll just go to the very top. And Australian. Nice and easy. So as mentioned, I did get this hard drive image from Macintosh Gardens, and it is chock full of applications and games. So we'll take a look at a few of the applications first. We do have PowerPoint version 1, which is pretty neat. So we'll do slide 1. And it has been a while, but I think we go new slide and slide 2. Some circles on slide 2. Go back to 1. I remember getting taught this back in the day in school. Not very handy since this is obviously a lot different now, but still pretty cool. And then I think we go slideshow. That's pretty cool. Photoshop version 1. 1990. I think that was the demo they showed back in the day on Macintosh Classic, or one of the old Macs. They did write hello with the mouse just to show it off. That's pretty standard. Version 1 anyway. What else do we have? We've got FutureBASIC, which it sounds like it is a basic interpreter from 92. So we'll see how well we do with this. See if we can run it. Pick a number, we'll do a 5. And there's our 5. So it is a basic interpreter. It's a bit different to Quick Basic if you've used that on DOS. I did spend about 10 minutes messing around with it until I was able to get this working. But I could see this being pretty handy back in the day, since you can build and compile. And the old Microsoft Word, we'll see how much that's changed. This is all in French. It is, it's all in French, so that's interesting. I'm not too sure how to change the language. But yeah, Microsoft Word. It just basically looks like, yeah, the old WordPad, I guess, from early versions of Windows. Not too different back then. Do we want to save it? No. So the apps are pretty standard. Let's take a look at some games. Unfortunately, not all the good ones are on here. There's no Mac Classic Adventure games. We do have Lemmings, though. This is why we changed the screen colors to 256, because this just doesn't load or it crashes. It's always fun blowing them up. So Lemmings is Lemmings. Not too different from other versions, other ports. To quit, it's Alt-Q, which would be, I guess, Command-Q. Glider was another one I was playing around with. Pretty cool. So you use the mouse to steer left and right. But it doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Yeah, it's not capturing the mouse, so the emulator's not perfect. It's probably my fault for the wrong settings. Next we'll try Draculas Castle, which is a text adventure. I was never very good at these, but we'll go north to the forest. We'll keep going north, that's the only direction. Pick up paper. Read paper. Go north. Go north. Just lots of going north in this game. Pick up cross. View cross. Look at cross. Okay, we'll see if we can go north. So we're as far north as we can go. We'll go east. Go east. And looks like we're at the end. So we can either backtrack, but I think we'll snap this one off. As I said, I was never very good at these text adventures. We'll do Prince of Persia. Always a classic. File, new game. It is quite colourful. I remember we had the black and white version. Obviously a lot older computer. haven't played this for over 20 years, so it's good to know I've still got the knack. Having said that, I fell. So you've all seen Prince of Persia. We'll quit out of that, which again, Alt-Q. Not all games work as mentioned. For example, Leisure Suit Larry and King's Quest. They don't go full screen. We'll bypass questions. And I don't know if you can see at the very top, there's our game screen. It's replicated multiple times, all glitchy. It's not full screen. So that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it is just the resolution or the config that's doing us in. And King's Quest is the same. Same thing. I think that'll do it for today. Let me know if there's any other games that you want to see running, and I'll try and download them and insert them via floppy, I guess. Otherwise, thanks for watching.